Mathematics question number 42. A field is in the form of a parallelogram whose base is 42,000 centimeter and altitude is 360 centimeters. Find the cost of watering it at 50 paisa per square meters. Area of parallelogram is equal to base into height, that is 1512 meters square. Cost of watering is equal to 50 paise into 1512 meters square, which is equal to 75,600 paise, that is 756 rupees. Mathematics question number 43. A container contains water at temperature 80 degrees Celsius. After every 10 minutes, the temperature decreases by 4 degrees Celsius. After how much time will the temperature of water be 20 degrees Celsius? Given initial temperature is equal to 80 degrees Celsius. For every 10 minutes, the temperature decreases by 4 degrees Celsius and reaches the final temperature of 20 degrees Celsius. Here the difference between the initial and final temperature is 60 degrees Celsius. So 60 degrees Celsius is reduced by 4 degrees Celsius every 10 minutes. Number of 10 minutes needed to reduce 60 degrees Celsius is equal to 15. So total time needed is equal to 15 into 10, that is 150 minutes, which can be written as 2 hours 30 minutes. Therefore, the temperature of water being 20 degrees Celsius after 2 hours 30 minutes. Mathematics question number 44. If x is equal to 2 by 3 whole power 4 divided by 2 by 3 whole power 2, then find the value of x square plus 2x plus 3. Let us simplify x and substitute in the given equation to find the value of the given equation. X is equal to 4 by 9. Substituting the value of x as 4 by 9 in the given equation, we get this. And simplifying this equation, we will get 331 by 81. Mathematics question number 45. A choir is singing at a festival. On the first night, 12 choir members were absent. So the choir stood in 5 equal rows. On the second night, only one member was absent. So the choir stood in 6 equal rows. The same members of people stood in each row each night. How many members are there in the choir? Let the total number of people in the choir be n. Given on the first night, 12 members were absent and they stood in 5 equal rows. We can frame an equation for this as n minus 12 is equal to 5 rows. Let this be equation 1. Total members on day 2 is given by n minus 1, which is equal to 6 rows, and let us take this as equation 2. If we subtract equation 2 from equation 1, we get n minus 1 minus n minus 12 is equal to 6 rows minus 5 rows. In one row, there are 11 people. Let us find the total members in the choir. So, n minus 12 is equal to 5 rows. Since we know that there are 11 members in one row, 5 rows is equal to 55 members. Using that, if we find the value of n is equal to 67 members. There are 67 members in the choir. Achiever section question number 46. Read the statements carefully and select the correct option. Statement 1. The income of a person A increases from 12,000 to 14,000 and the expenditure increases from 40% to 50%. The percentage decrease in the monthly savings of A is 27 by 9%. Given income of person A increases from 12,000 to 14,000 and expenditure increases from 40% to 50%. Initial income is equal to 12,000 and 40% of income is initial expenditure, that is 4,800 rupees. So initial savings is equal to 7,200 rupees. Final income is equal to 14,000. So 50% of income is final expenditure, that is 7,000. So final savings is equal to 7,000. Here the final savings is less than the initial savings. So we can say that there is a decrease of savings as 200 rupees. Therefore, the percentage decrease in monthly saving of A is equal to 200 by 7,200 into 100, that is 27 by 9%. So this is true. Statement 2. A person lent certain amount of money at the rate of 4% simple interest. In 5 years, the interest amount is 520 rupees, less than the sum lent. Then the sum lent was 850 rupees. Given for rate 4% in T is equal to 5 years and sum lent, that is principal, is equal to 520 rupees, less than SI. Simple interest, that is SI, is given by P into R into T by 100. Now if we substitute the values of R and T, we will get P by 5. That is equation 1. Given SI is equal to 520 rupees less than P. So we can write this as SI is equal to P minus 520. Let this be equation 2. From equation 1 and 2, we get P by 5 is equal to P minus 520. So P is equal to 650 rupees, not 850 rupees. Therefore, statement 2 is false. Achiever section question number 47. Solve the following and select the correct option. First one. An insect climbs 2 cm up a slippery rod in 1 second and slips down by 1 cm over the next second. How many minutes will the insect take to reach the top of a rod 30 centimeters high? Given insect climbs 2 centimeters in 1 second and slips 1 centimeter in the next second. From this we can say that 2 seconds the insect moves 1 centimeter. To reach 28 centimeters, the time taken is equal to 56 seconds. From 28 centimeter in the next 1 second, it climbs 2 centimeters and reaches the top of the road. After reaching the top, it will not slip. Therefore, the insect takes 57 seconds to reach the top of the road. Second one, the temperature at 12 noon was 10 degrees Celsius above zero. If it decreases at the rate of 2 degrees Celsius per hour until midnight, then what would be the temperature at 8 p.m.? Given at 12 noon, the temperature is equal to plus 10 degrees Celsius and rate of decrease is equal to 2 degree per hour. We have to find the temperature at 8 p.m. from 12 noon. Number of hours from 12 noon to 8 p.m. is equal to 8 hours. For 1 hour, the temperature decreases by 2 degrees Celsius. Therefore, for 8 hours, the temperature decreases 16 degrees Celsius. Temperature at 8 p.m. is equal to initial temperature minus reduced temperature, that is minus 6 degrees Celsius. Therefore, the temperature at 8 p.m. will be 6 degrees Celsius below zero. Achiever section question number 48. Fill in the blanks and select the correct option. The value of the expression when x is equal to 2 and y is equal to 3 is. First, let us multiply the first two expressions, solve it and write. After solving, we can simplify it, and in this value they have asked what is the value when x is equal to 2 and y is equal to 3. If we substitute x as 2 and y as 3, we will get the answer as 6. Second one, the value of the expression this when x is equal to minus 2 is. First, let us simplify and write. Now, over here, x is equal to minus 2. Substituting the value of x as minus 2, we will get the answer as 84. Third one, if the value of this at x is equal to 2 and y is equal to 1 is 63 by 25k, then the value of k is. First, let us simplify and write. Afterwards, we have to substitute the values of x is equal to 2 and y is equal to 1. If we do that, we will get 4032 by 25, which can be written as 63 into 64 by 25. Therefore, k is equal to 64. Achiever section question number 49. Match the following and select the correct option. First one. First, let us use the product of powers rule and write. We can write 2 to the power a minus 8 as 2a.2 into the power minus 8. Similarly, we can write the other terms. Now, if we see here, 2 to the power of a and 2 to the power of a can get cancelled, and 8 to the power of b and 8 to the power of b can also be cancelled. And now we can use the quotient of powers rule, and we can write this as 2 to the power of 3 into 8 by 1. If we simplify it, we will get 64. Second one. First, let us use the quotient of powers rule. Let us take each term and simplify. Now let us use the power of power rule and simplify each term. Afterwards, we can combine all the terms like so. Now let us only consider the powers. Let us use the product of powers rule to consider only the powers. Now we have a formula for a to the power 3 minus b to the power 3, which is a to the power 3 minus b to the power 3 is equal to a minus b into a to the power 2 plus ab plus b to the power 2. Using this, we can simplify the given expression. The first term can be written as a to the power 3 minus b to the power 3. The second term and the third term can be simplified like so. If we do that, we will get 0. Now let us substitute the power of value to x. Anything to the power 0 is equal to 1. Therefore, the answer to this question is also 1. Third one. First, let us simplify the LHS. Let us use the quotient of powers rule to do so. If we do that, we'll get 3 by 7 to the power 4. Now, the given sum becomes 3 by 7 to the power 4 is equal to 3 by 7 to the power 3m plus 2 by m minus 2. Since bases are same, we can equate the powers. If we do that, we can find the value of m, that is 10. Fourth one. M to the power n into n to the power m is equal to 5184. Then the value of m plus n is 5184 can be written as 72 to the power 2, which can be written as 9 into 8 to the power 2, which can be further written as 3 to the power 2 into 2 to the power 3 whole power 2, which can be written as 3 to the power 4 into 2 to the power 6. Here we have 3 to the power 4 and into 2 to the power 6. Since one term has power 4, let us express the other term with base 4, because base of one term is the power of other term in the given sum. We know that 2 to the power 6 is equal to 2 to the power 2 whole to the power 3, which is equal to 4 to the power 3. Thus, 3 to the power 4 into 2 to the power 6 becomes 3 to the power 4 into 4 to the power 3, which is equal to m to the power n into n to the power m. So, m is equal to 3 and n is equal to 4. Since they have asked the value of m plus n is equal to 7. Achiever section question number 50. Find the value of x plus y plus z in figure 1 and figure 2 respectively. First, let us take figure 1. AB is parallel to CD and AD is a transversal. Angle BAD is equal to angle X, which is equal to 140 degrees since they are alternate angles. Now, angle ADF plus angle X plus angle Y is equal to 360 degrees. Sum of angles around a point is 360 degrees. Therefore, Y is equal to 100 degrees. EF is parallel to CD and DF is a transversal. Therefore, angle CDF plus angle DFE is equal to 180 degrees. Angle Y plus angle Z is equal to 180 degrees. Therefore, angle Z is equal to 80 degrees. So, angle X plus Y plus Z is equal to 320 degrees. Figure 2. AB is parallel to CD and AD is a transversal. Angle BAD is equal to angle CDA, which is equal to 150 degrees since they are alternate angles. Angle BAD is equal to angle Y, that is 150 degrees. AB is parallel to DE and AB is a transversal. Angle DAB plus angle ABE is equal to 180 degrees since they are co-interior angles. So, X is equal to 35 degrees. AB is parallel to EF and BE is a transversal. Angle BEF is equal to angle ABE since they are alternate angles. So, Z is equal to 65 degrees. Now, angle X plus Y plus Z is equal to 215 degrees.